calm down, take it easy.
Ren Su.
Hey, Yen, honey, what are you doing here?
Ren Su, do you still want to deny it? Who is that?
Listen to me.
It's someone that I know, right? I want to see who this slut is.
Yen.
Yen.
Sister.
Yen, let me explain this.
Shut up.
Yen.
Are you ready? I asked you if you are ready.
Hi.
I'm sorry.
You can't call me here for nothing, can you? How'd you want to do it?
I've never done this before.
First time?
I didn't lie.
It's your first time? The first time and you're already out here selling yourself? It's my first time too.
You're right. You can't come here in vain.
Then do remember my name. Fu Huai. You're awake?
You turn around. I'll put on some clothes.
Women, such troublesome creatures.
How much? Is $2,000 enough?
$20,000 for a night.
$20,000? Why don't you just go rob someone?
What? I'm not worth $20,000 with these?
I'll transfer it to your Alipay from the phone call I made yesterday.
Next time when you need it, remember to contact me anytime.
There won't be a next time.
This time, no charge. It's on the house for you.
Song Yen, till we meet again.
Hello. Yen, come home for a visit. Please, I'm asking you a favor as your sister.
There are so many men and women in this world. How can you two be so shameless? I've been with Ren Su since I was in college. When we bought this house, we're thinking that once our jobs were stable, we could get married. Even though we fight to the point of breaking up often, that doesn't give you the right to interfere our relationship.
Yes. I am shameless. But have you ever thought about why I haven't gotten married all these years? After Mom died, Dad abandoned me. I've been struggling since I was 16, for all these years. I'm raising you up, how much grievances I've endured, you know, have I ever wronged you? Now that I've found my true love, can't you just think about me for once? Song Yen. Don't be too selfish.
Selfish. You're me sister. I can share everything with you in this world except men. Sister. How old are you, and how old is Ren Su? You are almost 20 years apart. You really think he truly likes you?
He loves me, as so do our love for each other.
How about you? What do you like about my sister?
Your sister might not be as young and pretty as you. But she's gentle and considerate. She knows what I want.
Yen. You're young and pretty. Please just let your sister have her way. I'm begging you, sis.
Don't touch me.
Song Yen, what are you doing? Your sister is pregnant.
You two make me sick.
The company's not doing well. You're being let go. Sort out your resignation formalities. You may not need to come in tomorrow.
Hey, Grandma.
Yen. Help! Those guys were here again. They've chopped off 3 of your uncle's fingers. There's blood everywhere.
What happened? How did it actually happen?
Your uncle has been gambling online. He borrows over $1 million from the loan shark. If he doesn't repay, they'll come after him.
Grandma, I don't have that much money now. I just started working.
I'm asking you a favor. Grandma only has one son. Please help him. I beg you. Yen.
Grandma, take him to the hospital first. I'll figure it out.
Mom, can we trust Yan? Would she? Ugh, I really can't help it, Mom.
Miss Song, you're looking out for my business again, huh?
Can we meet up? Mr. Fu, can you lend me some money?
Ha! The client asks a gigolo for a loan.
I'll make sure to repay it with interest. I really don't have other choice but to beg from you.
How much do you want?
$500,000.
Well, I suppose I could lend you money. Unless, you agree to one condition.
What's the condition?
Marry me.
What?
I'm not one to believe in marriage, nor love. But there's an elderly in the family who is heavily ill, whose greatest wish is to see me married and with children. So, I need a wife.
Yen, your sister is planning to marry Shirsu next month. Hope you can come to the wedding.
I promise you.
Great. I'll transfer the money directly to you. Keep in touch.
500,000 has been transferred. Mr. Fu, this is the list of candidates entering the second round interview for the assistant position. Please take a look. I understand, Mr. Fu. Ms. Song, I'm Yu Jiao, the Chief Secretary of the Vice President. Please report to the HR department first, to complete the formalities, then come find me afterward. Your role moving forward will be as my assistant.
What is my main job usually?
Everything is considered the main job. Whether it's organizing the schedule, buying coffee, booking flights, or attending banquets. Even if Mr. Fu needs you to drive, unlock, or hold his drinks, even fix the toilet, you must complete the task with a smile. The most important thing, don't think you can just hop into the president's bed and suddenly hit the jackpot, because the last person who tried that was completely blacklisted by the entire industry and couldn't survive in Beijing anymore. Do you understand?
Understood.
Go then.
Hey.
Go get a latte, deliver it to Mr. Fu's office within 10 minutes.
Alright, right away. I don't even know the president's full name. For now, I can only refer to him as Mr. Fu along with Yu Jiao. Mr. Fu, your latte is on your desk.
You can leave now.
Yes.
Tonight at 10 o'clock, go to room 888 at Yunting Nightclub. Mr. Fu needs someone to accompany him for work. I have something urgent and can't make it. You'll substitute me. Go to Yunting Nightclub. Here, wear this.
Understood.
And who are you?
Hello, I'm Song Yen, Mr. Fu's secretary.
Mr. Fu's secretary. Hello, please have a seat over there.
Hey, President Wang. President Wang, sorry for being late. Let me have a drink as a recoup.
Song Yan, get straight to the business. The appointment was for 10 p.m., and it's already 10:30. Is Mr. Fu not coming?
No, Mr. Fu won't do that. There must be something holding him up. Here, President Wang, let me fill your glass. Good tolerance. President Wang, let's bottom up. Song Yen. Hold it well.
What are you doing here?
What do you have to do with me here?
It has nothing to do with me. But I can't stand to see you sabotage yourself like this.
Even if I'm despicable, I'm not a match for you.
Let's get out of here with me.
What are you doing? Let me go. Let go. Let go, or I'll call for help.
What's going on, Song Yan?
You're willing to do anything for money, aren't you? Have you ever thought about your sister when you do this? Let's go home.
Let go of me. When you were with my sister, did you ever think of me?
Answer me.
Let go.
Who are you?
I'm her fiancé.
What?
How did you end up here? I understand now. You work here at the nightclub. $20,000 for a night. Only these people here can afford that.
Yes. I work here.
Then you should leave right away. I don't want to hold up your work.
Have you forgotten that I'm your fiancé?
I didn't forget, but we're just contractually married. I can't hold you back from making a living. Besides, I still owe you $500,000.
It's okay holding you up for a day. A contractual marriage is still a marriage.
Marriage. If you're wearing lipstick, you're a woman, is that right? Am I beautiful today? Where are you going?
To the bedroom.
Why are you going to the bathroom?
To do what needs to be done.
Last night, I accompanied Mr. Fu for work. Then I ran into Rin Su. Finally, Fu Huaiyi showed up. And then Fu Huaiyi brought me back home. I went to accompany Mr. Fu for work, but I didn't even see Mr. Fu last night. But he's quite handsome too. What did you do to me last night?
Don't worry. You don't owe me from last night.
Why did I come back with you?
You drank too much last night and ran into your ex. So I brought you back.
It's over. It's over. Mr. Fu didn't show up, and now I might lost my job.
Since this woman still thinks I'm a gigolo, let her keep thinking that way. She looks cute when she's wronged.
This is your villa.
Yes.
Such a prime location. Which wealthy woman gave it to you?
The house was a gift from my grandmother. Sort of.
Then why do you still work at the nightclub?
As a hobby. After all, love what you do. And do what you love.
Sorry, Secretary Yu Jiao. Mr. Fu was late last night, so I had a few drinks with the clients first. I ended up drinking too much.
No need to explain to me. I only care about the outcome, not the process. Your job last night was to be Mr. Fu's secretary, to be his partner, and to maintain good relations with the clients, but you didn't even see Mr. Fu. You're paid much higher than the market rate, yet you couldn't even handle the first task arranged for you.
Can you give me a chance to make up for it?
Go to the HR department.
Ms. Yu Jiao.
Go quickly.
Yes.
Are you Song Yan? This transfer agreement that needs you to sign. From secretary assistant to HR department, with a 20% salary increase.
Is this really my contract? Secretary Yu Jiao personally called. There can't be any mistakes.
Quickly get the document signed. Today's task is to familiarize yourself with job scope.
Yes. Secretary Yu Jiao. Thank you. Song Yan.
I have to go now.
Oh, okay. Goodbye. Wonli.
I'm back. Hurry to the airport to pick me up.
You're coming back.
Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. Why are you alone? Where's Ren Shishu?
We broke up.
Broke up? Weren't you two getting along with each other?
He cheated on me. I can't continue the relationship.
Cheated? I knew he wasn't a good guy, back in school. Who was he dating?
My sister.
Ah, your sister.
Oh, forget it. Let me tell you some good news. Remember when my previous company had laid off? I found a new job. I'm also working at Xingshi now. We're colleagues now.
You're at Shengshi too? That's great. Have you met Mr. Fu?
I only saw his back, not his face.
It's okay. You'll have plenty of time to meet him in the future. You also know, the reason I've been working so hard these years, is for the person I like. Is Mr. Fu.
Hey.
I'll fetch you to my house after work today. It's been so long since we registered, we definitely need to meet my family.
But I haven't prepared anything.
I've got everything.
This is my boyfriend's car.
Then you go ahead, I won't interrupt.
See you tomorrow, bye.
Why does this car look so much like Mr. Fu's? Song Yan's boyfriend. It can't be Mr. Fu.
Hey, should we buy some stuff? It's not good to go back empty-handed.
Everything's bought already. Just act normally when we get there.
Then let me change my clothes. This outfit isn't quite suitable.
Okay, Mr. Lee, let's go.
Madam, young master is back, and they brought so many things.
Grandma.
Hey, Huayi is back. This is the girlfriend you mentioned?
Hello, Grandma.
Come here, come here. Grandma wants to meet you. Hey, the girl is really pretty.
Grandma, her name is Song Yan. I mentioned her to you before.
Her family name is Song, right? Is she related to your Uncle Song?
Mom, come quickly, it's time to eat.
All right, let's go eat. The food your mother-in-law made is delicious.
Grandma, please take it slowly.
Let's go.
Yes, take it slowly.
Okay.
Nothing's set yet, and you're already calling your mother-in-law? I can't stand it. My husband is busy at work today. He'll be home a little late. Let's eat first.
Grandma, after you.
Okay, okay. Yan Yan is considerate.
I'll go to the bathroom for a while.
I'll go check on her.
I cooked all the dishes. What's with the throw up after just one bite? Giving me the attitude.
I think Yan Yan is not that kind of person. She might be sick. Let's finish eating first, then we'll call our doctor to check on her.
Congratulations, madam. This is the pulse of joy. She is pregnant.
Pregnant?
Mom, what are you doing?
Pregnant? The dishes just now were too oily, not suitable for pregnant women. Xiao Zheng, hurry up. Make some bland diet for Yan Yan.
What's going on that's so happy? Yi brought his girlfriend back. Ah, that's good.
Not only did he bring her back, the girlfriend is pregnant before they even got married. Mom's so over the moon.
Pregnant?
That's good news. Haha.
How can it be him? This man in front, I've seen countless times in photos. The photos are still hanging on Grandma's wall. It's just, he's gone from being young to middle-aged. I definitely won't be mistaken. This is Song Jiyuan, my biological father. I've never seen him since I was just seen photos of him. Why is he in the Fu family? Why is he Fu Huayi's father? What about the child with me now? I've never seen Song Jiyuan since birth. If he had already married into the Fu family back then, it's entirely possible he is the father of Fu Huayi. I don't even know Fu Huayi's exact birthday. Whether it's a year or a few months difference, they definitely have a blood relation. Grandma.
Yan Yan, why are you back? I missed you, so I came back to see you.
Have you eaten?
Yes, I have. Grandma will cook for you.
Ah, don't worry. I already ate, Grandma.
Here, sit down. What are you doing with the photo album? I want to confirm something.
Ah. Grandma's wrinkled face, worked hard to raise two sons through tough times, one missing for years with an unknown fate, turns out to become a wealthy person in upper-class society, living in a big city, while leaving his mother in the countryside. Giving birth to a youngest son who lived into his 40s, not only living off his parents, but also squandering the family fortune and racking up a huge debt. Ah, Grandma, where's Uncle?
Uncle? Uncle's working outside.
Working? When did he find a job?
Not long ago.
Grandma, tell me the truth. Where is Song Ji-jun? Went gambling again, didn't...
Oh, Yan Yan's back. You come back.
Song Ji-jun.
What are you doing?
Your hand isn't injured, no. You made Gran to lie about it, ah. Do Ji-jun, you're really something. Grandma begged those people on her knees to spare you. I spent all my savings, and even owe a large debt, just to pay off your gambling debts. How dare you gamble again?
Did I ask you to repay the money? What are you trying to pull, acting all high and mighty? Your father just up and disappeared. He's a real piece of work. All this money is for you, to honor your grandmother. Now get lost. You hear me?
What's the point of arguing with the younger generation? Stop it. Song Yan, you go back first.
Don't think having money means you can putting on a front. Do you know all this money you owe to us, Song family?
Song Ji-jun, let me tell you. From today on, whether you dead or alive, you have nothing to do with me.
Go to hell.
Grandma. You keep this money. But don't be soft-hearted again, and let Song Ji-jun take it away. I'm leaving.
Yan Yan. Be careful out there. Take your time.
Give me an explanation.
I'm sorry, I regret it. LL repay the money I borrowed as soon as possible. I can't go through with pretending to marry you now. I'll make sure to get rid of the baby as soon as possible. Let go of me.
Let go of you. Can you go back on what you promised? You're pregnant with my child and want to abort it? How can there's such a good thing? Why did you run away yesterday? You couldn't accept that you're pregnant? Or because of Song Ji-yuan? Because of Uncle Song?
Uncle Song. Why Uncle Song? Isn't he your biological father?
He's my stepfather. We have no blood relation.
Ah. So he's your stepfather. Thought.
Thought of what? Thought he was your biological father? You and Uncle Song, do you have a blood relation? Do you regret it?
I don't regret it. Well, so what are you planning to do about it in the future?
I enjoy being with you, get married, and raise our child peacefully and safely.
What about your job?
Job?
Why are you laughing?
How about you support me while I don't work?
You work at a nightclub. How much can you earn in a month?
If I could just meet a wealthy and generous woman, that would be great. Including tips. Around 500 to 600,000.
If you're willing to lower your living standard, I can support you. Or you could consider changing your job.
It depends on your attitude. I'll think about it.
Hey. I just saw you, getting off a Maybach. Who was that? So early, give you a ride to work.
Just a friend.
What kind of friend? Do you think after 2 years of being together every day, our relationship has changed, and you can't even tell me the truth?
No. I just don't know how to define our relationship now. I supposed he could be considered as my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend? Wait for me after work. Clear everything up for me, understood? I'm leaving.
I gotta tell you something, I just heard some juicy gossip in the pantry. Someone saw a very beautiful woman getting out of Mr. Fu's car. Is she from our company?
Mr. Fu. Our president?
Who else could it be besides our president? I heard that woman is super beautiful and elegant. You don't know, Mr. Fu is really low-key. I mean, you won't even find a single picture of him online. Even most of our company's employees don't know what he looks like. I only caught a glimpse of him from afar once, when I went to a meeting with the supervisor. He's even better looking than some celebrities in the entertainment industry.
Really?
At that moment, I was thinking, who could win over such a handsome and wealthy man? In this world, is there really a woman worthy of Mr. Fu? A man like him should be with a man. Hey, weren't you transferred from the president's office? What's Mr. Fu like as a person?
I'm Secretary Yu Jiao's assistant. Honestly, I haven't interacted much with Mr. Fu.
I see. Guess we'll never know. Who will win over this rare beauty?
Hey, I've heard a lot of gossip about Mr. Fu in the company.
It's okay. A man as outstanding as Mr. Fu must have many admirers around him. But I have confidence in myself.
I believe in you. Since a very young age, whatever you desire, there's nothing you can't achieve.
Oh, right. With everything going on lately, why don't you stay at my place for a while?
Sure, I haven't had your cooking in a long time.
How do I get to the supermarket to buy groceries?
Hey, I initially had you buy a house in the same neighborhood, but little did I know. I moved out not long ago, and now I'm back again.
Anyway, let's go watch TV for now. I'll go cook dinner.
If you have time, go to the hospital for a checkup. Chinese medicine pulse diagnosis isn't always accurate.
Hey, Wenli, Mr. Fu Huaiyi asked me to go to the hospital for—
What I mean is, it's getting late, so we probably can't do a thorough checkup at the hospital right now. How about this? Let's grab something to eat first. After dinner, we'll go to the pharmacy downstairs and buy 2 pregnancy tests. Then, since tomorrow is the weekend, how about we go to the hospital again?
Sounds good, you arrange it.
Wait for me.
Okay.
Hey, can I get 2 pregnancy tests?
Sure. Please wait a moment.
It's Song Yen and Wenli.
Pregnant? Is it Yen Yen or Wenli?
Yen Yen.
Song Yang, can you even call her by her name? Did Yang Yang not explain it clearly to you? You two are done. Go your separate ways. If you run into each other on the street, pretend you don't know each other. Do you understand?
What's with the pregnancy tests? Why did you buy them? Who's pregnant? Is it you or Wenli?
What's it to you? Why do you care? Tell me. What makes you feel entitled to question me like this? Ex-boyfriend? Or brother-in-law?
Yen Yen, how can you talk like this?
What's wrong with how I'm talking? You two did such a thing, and I can't even say anything.
Wenli, why did you buy pregnancy tests? Who's pregnant?
It's Yang Yang's.
How could she get pregnant?
How else could she get pregnant? Let's go. Move.
You stop right there.
Why is that sour-faced? For whom to see? Cat got your tongue.
That child is mine, right? Yen Yen still gave me her first time before marriage.
Are you out of your mind? How could it be your child?
If it's not mine, whose is it? Did something unexpected happen that night? You're lying to me now. You want to secretly give birth to this child.
Are you sober now? If you're not sober, I can beat you until you are. What kind of person are you? You really know how to flatter yourself. I can tell you very clearly that the child with me has nothing to do with you at all. I have a boyfriend. No, sorry. Fiancé. He's more handsome and better to you. He's 100 times better than you. Don't you dare say that the child with me is yours. I'm afraid I'll vomit if I can't hold it in. Let's go.
Do you believe me? I'll handle this.
How will you handle it? If Yen Yen is really pregnant, how will you handle it?
Me?
Didn't you tell me that you never had relations with her, from when you were together until after you broke up? If it did happen, even if I'm such a shameless person, I couldn't be with you. Why did you lie to me?
I really didn't lie to you. I can swear to God. This really was an accident. I didn't even realize it. I thought it was a dream. I didn't expect it to be true. Do you believe me? This matter. I will definitely handle it.
Then what will you do? I can't let the child be born. I can't let my child have the same father as my nephew. This absolutely cannot happen.
I know. You can trust me. I'll handle this matter. I won't let this child be born.
I also ordered your favorite salty soy milk.
Oh, Chu Hu is here. It's been a long time since I've seen you sisters come together. Yan Yan, is your sister in love recently? Always coming with a boy.
Stop being nosy. Get me a sweet soy milk.
Sure.
You're still the same. Your taste hasn't changed.
Here's your sweet soy milk.
Thanks, enjoy yours.
My taste hasn't changed since I was little. But what about you, sister? Why have you changed? You're starting to like what I like.
How long have you been pregnant?
I'm not sure about the exact time. I need to go to the hospital for a checkup today. Should be about a month, I think.
I'll accompany you.
No need. Wenli will go with me.
Is the child Shersu's?
In my life, there's only ever been one man, Fu Huaiyi.
Going back in time, this child is his.
I know what you're worried about. You think I'm that foolish to still give birth to Ren Shersu's child at this point. You don't think I'm lying to finally give birth just to get back at you. I hate you, that's right. When I get stuck in my own head, I sometimes feel like telling everyone to just be dead. But you know me, family means everything to me. I won't joke about myself or the child. When the child is born, I want to give him a complete family. Even if it's not possible, I'll let him grow up in a loving environment. If this child is Ren Shersu's, I'll get rid of it immediately. As expected, I shouldn't have had any expectations of you.
Yen Yen. I'm really sorry. I don't even have the nerve to ask for your forgiveness. But you should know that I love you.
Love. Don't insult that word.
You have a boyfriend now, and you're pregnant with his child.
Regardless of whether he acknowledges it or not.
Can't I at least meet him? Let me accompany you to the hospital later. Wenli doesn't have experience in this area. So let her rest well on the weekend. Dig in.
Congratulations. It turns out they're twins.
What?
The chances of this is too low. Do you have any twins in your immediate family?
No.
Twins? How could they be twins?
Sis.
How far back can this be determined?
To which exact day? It can't be certain. Is that important?
No. Are you saying that once you broke up with Shirsu, you got together with your current boyfriend, and even slept with him?
Yeah. Do I really have to settle for that jerk, Rin Shirshu, and remain chaste like some sort of saint?
No, sis, that's not what I meant. Weren't you always very opposed to premarital sex?
People change. Do you remember when I was in high school, I asked you what kind of men you liked? You said you liked mature and stable men, who could take care of us, and you hoped that your future brother-in-law could take care of me like his own sister. If you couldn't find such a person, you'd rather never marry. At that time, I was thinking, I need to grow up quickly, and then protect you. I feel grateful and guilty towards you. I really feel like a burden to you. If it weren't for me, you're so outstanding. You could totally find a man who loves you more.
No, you were never a burden to me. Never.
Look, people change. You used to like mature and stable men, and now, isn't it the same? You're with a man much younger than you.
Are you just picking anyone at random?
At random. I'm definitely not randomly. You want to meet him, right? Let's go.
This is Mr. Fu, right?
Hello, I'm Fu Yi, Yan Yan's fiancé. Please, have a seat. The head chef of this restaurant is my friend. He specially cooked today. Sister, please, enjoy. Here, sis, take a look first.
Or Mr. Fu can order.
This one we won't have. Let's have the rest.
Hey, don't order too much. I don't have much of an appetite today.
Then let's have these few. Hey sis, what would you like to drink?
Anything is fine.
Then, a glass of warm water for me. My girlfriend is pregnant.
Certainly, sir.
How did you and Yan Yan meet?
Yan Yan and I, you could say it was a coincidence. A coincidence? You met at work, right?
At the workplace. What kind of work? If you really want to put it that way, well, it's not entirely wrong. Right.
Now that Yan Yan is pregnant, when do you plan to marry my sister?
As long as Yan Yan is ready, I'm ready anytime. I'll go to the restroom.
It seems like this little Mr. Fu quite likes you. Sister, you can feel relieved now. Sister really wishes you happiness.
Are you relieved now? Thank you.
Thank me for what?
Thank you for coming today, and thank you for behaving so well, in front of my sister. You're really good at acting.
Acting? Who says I'm acting? Because you need money for the child, and I need a married woman, that's why we're tied together. But from the beginning until now, I don't dislike you. Now that you're pregnant, I think we can get to know each other slowly. If we could fall in love with each other, wouldn't that be better?
Not acting. Did those affectionate eyes just now really fall in love with me? Well, you have work tonight. I'll go back by myself.
Work? Ah, right. It's time to get to work. Drive safely.
Bye-bye.
Could it be, she still thinks I work at the nightclub? If you insist, it's not entirely wrong. Nightclub? It's also a property under my name. At night, we'll have a change to Yunting nightclub.
Hey.
I'm taking you somewhere this afternoon. Where are you? I'll come pick you up.
Where are you taking me?
It's a secret for now. Give me an address.
Yen, listen to me.
Enough, I don't want to hear your nonsense. Let go of me, let go or I'll call someone.
Shout it out. The louder the better. I don't mind the neighbors hearing. You've married a gigolo.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Nonsense? I'm sorry, but you can't waste yourself like this. You married a gigolo, can you believe this kind of thing getting out? How are you going to face people? You're putting on an act. What do you want? Do you want to revive our old relationship by having this child?
Ren Su. Are you crazy, or am I crazy? Are you thinking of reviving our old relationship by having this child? Is this child yours? Did I ever have sex with you? Don't you know? What do you think you are? If I'm willing to waste myself like this.
Fine, then you cut off ties with this gigolo now. And go to the hospital. Get rid of the child. If you really want to have this child, it's not impossible, but not in this neighborhood. You need to change places, or change cities. If I have time, I'll come see you.
Let go.
What do you want? I'm your brother-in-law now. Do you know how difficult it is for your sister to get pregnant? How much it hurts her? Can't you stop doing things that hurt her?
You know how hard it is for my sister to get pregnant. Then why did you come see me?
Because that child in your womb is mine. How will two children get along in the future? Yen, let's make it this way. We won't talk about the child for now. You need to cut off ties with this scumbag now. If friends and family know about this, how can your sister go out?
Ren Su, from the moment you cheated on me with Song Xiuhe, you both have lost any sense of decency. I thought your love was going to defy the world, but now suddenly you're worried about saving face. Let me tell you, I'm not afraid of losing face. If anyone should be embarrassed, it shouldn't be me. I know why you're living with my sister. Because all these years, you've never come back to me. The house we bought together, all the neighbors around here know us. They even know my sister, the one you're afraid to go back to. Do you believe I could make it so you wouldn't want to stay in this neighborhood either?
You. My hand.
Fu Yi. Forget it.
Let go. Hey, buddy, you better watch out.
I'm waiting for you. Are you okay? Shall we go?
Let's go. Everything okay?
Lowly will take care of it.
Did you have to hit him so hard?
Do you worry about him?
How could I possibly feel sorry for him? I just don't want any unnecessary drama.
Not only do I want to be my child's father, but he also wants to harm my child. Breaking his hand would be too kind for him.
You've heard it all.
This kind of guy, you know, gonna need to teach him a few more times. If we don't straighten him out today, he'll just keep coming back tomorrow and the day after. Instead of letting him be, might as well handle him once and for all. Don't sweat the small stuff. I'll take you somewhere.
Hey, but why would he know about your kind of job? Are you like, really popular in this gigolo scene or something? Like those things you could find out with a little gossip around.
You hit me. Have you had enough?
Have you said enough? Song Yen is my sister. I won't allow anyone to talk about her. And also, weren't you supposed to be at work? Why are you with Yen? What did you say, to make Fu Huayi lay hands on you? You better think twice before speaking. I don't want to hear you lie. If you lie, you might as well shut up. Otherwise, I won't forgive you.
I understand.
Why did you bring me here?
To try on wedding dresses.
Is this Miss Song, who you mentioned? Is it her?
That's right.
Tell me what kind of wedding dress you like. Old-fashioned, Chinese style or Western style? Do you prefer a simpler design, or maybe something with a bit more flair?
Something simpler will do.
You have great taste. For wedding dresses, in fact, the simpler it appears, the more challenging it is in design, but it will also enhance the overall appearance. Your looks and physique, the simpler things, only then can they complement you perfectly. I suddenly remembered, I have a piece that's never been released, that's perfect for you. Let me take you to try it on.
Okay. Am I not beautiful?
You're beautiful. Extraordinary beauty.
What's wrong?
You look very beautiful in the wedding dress. You give me a different feeling. From the time we met till now, it hasn't been that long. Up until now, it's been a result of many random circumstances adding up. I won't dare to say how much I like you. But you're about to marry me. The sense of ceremony, I won't miss out on any of these. Can't guarantee the future either. I only promise the present. I'll treat you well, take care of you, and take care of our children. A wedding shouldn't only have a dress, but also a wedding ring. Song Yen, will you marry me?
Yes, I do.
Kiss, 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 kiss.
Why are you smiling?
Smiling at my newfound fortune. This ring must not be cheap, right?
It's not cheap, as long as you like it.
Of course, I like it. Only a fool wouldn't like it.
That gigolo thinks he deserves to get proposed to. It's ridiculous.
Lie down properly.
Chiohi. There's something I need to tell you about Song Yen. I'm sorry. I lied to you, but don't worry, there's absolutely no romantic connection between me and Song Yen. Even if there were any feelings, they'd be purely platonic, not romantic. Just like you, I only want what's best for her to find a good partner and be happy. But we should both feel guilty towards her. So that's why I went to look into this guy. All those cars and houses are a made-up. You're her sister. You really need to talk some sense into her.
What should we do then? Yen must not be fooled by him.
I also know about this matter. Actually, it shouldn't have been me to intervene. What right do I have to intervene? You're an exception, you're her sister. No matter what differences, or misunderstandings there may be between you, after all, you've been together for so many years. What you say, she'll definitely listen to.
Understand. I'll definitely talk to Yen about it.
I knew you cared about me. By the way, what did you buy for lunch? I'm hungry. This hand. It's a bit pain, would you feed me?
You're annoying. Here, I bought this for you.
Are you hungry? You know, right by our school there's this spot, at the back entrance, there's this whole alley of street food. It's seriously a hidden gem. I could eat there for 3 days straight, and not have the same thing twice.
Really?
You still don't believe it. Haha, you still don't believe it. Let me take you to this really delicious place to eat. Barbecue. Let's go. Let's go. What's wrong?
It's Grandma calling. She wants me to bring you home for dinner tomorrow. We're married now. Even after we have children, these questions are unavoidable. Avoidance won't solve the problem.
But, last time, I left without saying goodbye.
Uncle Song didn't even recognize you. Just act like you don't know him. I married you. Mainly to reassure Grandma. You can't avoid seeing her.
Okay, I'll do as you say.
Don't worry, I'll be there.
Yen, eat more today. Look at how thin you are. Eat up and take care of yourself.
Thank you, Grandma. Grandma, last time
you weren't feeling well, am I right? Last time, Grandma didn't know you were pregnant, and got too excited and scared you, right? Have you been to the hospital for a checkup?
I have. The doctor said it's twins.
Really? Twins? That's fantastic. What goes around comes around. Our Fu family suddenly has 2 little darlings. That's great. That's great. Let's eat. Everyone, let's eat. Eat more.
Song Yen. How long have you known our son, Yi?
A little over a month.
And how long ago? Did you find out you were pregnant?
Also about a month.
I hope you're not trying to marry into our family by using these tactics, are you?
Stop talking if you have nothing nice to say. What's wrong with the young people? Speeding up their relationships a bit? Is that not okay?
It's okay to be a bit faster, but it shouldn't be this fast. It's not the first time you've met, and you end up in bed, getting pregnant in haste. Who knows what she's up to? And besides, who knows, is she carrying my son's bloodline?
Mom. I'm the one who wants to marry Song Yen. Our relationship did progress rather quickly. But that's just my personality. When I meet someone, I don't want to miss out.
Ugh. We're all family now. Come, let's eat. I believe Song Yen and Yi will definitely be happy in the future.
I want to announce some good news for my daughter-in-law. Yan Yan, you're pregnant with twins. And I heard that Huayi has already proposed to you, right?
Yes, he proposed. We're tentatively planning the wedding for the middle of next.
We're not in a hurry for the wedding. It's fine to have it after the babies are born. And besides, she's pregnant now. Having a wedding is way too much work.
We'll hold it next month. Get someone to send out those invitations. Send them all out. To our Fu family, I want to marry someone in style and elegance.
Mom.
What are you procrastinating for? Don't you want this old lady to see her grandson's wedding?
Mom, that's not what I mean.
Then what do you mean? Yan Yan, you have this bracelet.
No way. This bracelet was passed down in our Fu family. I disagree.
Grandma, this bracelet is too precious. I can't take it.
Yan Yan, this is our Fu family's tradition. In the future, when your children grow up and get married, you will pass it down too. This bracelet will be passed down through generations in our Fu family.
Grandma, if it's passed down, it should be passed to Auntie. Why are you passing it to me?
This bracelet is meant for daughters-in-law, not for daughters. This should be yours, so just take it.
Grandma, maybe after the wedding, it's a bit early to give it to Yan Yan now. There's no rush for now.
Okay. I'm just an old lady trying to give a bracelet, and everyone's bothering about it. Come. Eat more. After Yan Yan finishes the meal, Grandma will take you to see photos of Huayi when he was young. Huayi was so cute when he was young.
Seeing you moving on, starting a new life, and having a fiancé. Uncle is really happy.
Uncle Song should also look forward. These past few years, have you visited Guerre abroad?
You also know about your mom's personality. Ugh, I just can't seem to catch a break. But it's okay, the hospital sends over the messages every day. Although Guerre hasn't woken up, but her physical condition is still pretty good.
I'll take some time to visit her.
Guerre really lived up to the friendship with you since you two were kids. Before it happened, she even told me her greatest wish was to marry you. Wow, in the blink of an eye. It's been so many years now. And things have really changed, haven't they? How did you meet Song Yan? The more I look at her today, the more she reminds me of Guerre.
It's just a coincidence.
For all these years, Uncle is really grateful to you. Regarding Guerre's matter, you don't have to feel too sorry. Seeing you starting a new life. Uncle is really happy.
Now it's already the digital age. These albums from the last century are really nostalgic. Ah, how old was he?
42 days old.
Ah, so little.
Look how cute.
Chubby.
Huayi used to eat a lot when he was younger. He was chubby even in junior high. We were quite worried at that time. Who would have thought that kid would slim down as he grew up? All of a sudden, he became thin. Look at him.
So handsome. Ah, Grandma. Who is this girl?
This one. She was Huayi's foreign classmate. They haven't been in touch for a long time. Oh. You're pregnant now. Are you going to continue working?
Yes, but what about that girl? That girl from earlier caught my eye.
It's good that she crossed your mind. In the future, would you often come to see Grandma?
I'll often come to see you, Grandma.
All right, let's go out quickly. Later, that kid claimed I stole his wife.
What do you think of what Grandma said?
Ah, let's not talk about it for now. I want to stay at my friend's place first.
What friend?
A close friend I've known for many years. She just returned from abroad. Staying at her place is quite nice. Ah. Are you going to work at the nightclub later?
Yup.
Can you not go there? I know this job can bring you great profits, but given our current relationship, I feel a bit unhappy about it.
Are you feeling jealous?
Yes.
I'm the owner of the nightclub.
What?
I'm not a gigolo, just the boss.
But that day I clearly found this little card and called the number on it. Then you showed up.
That was just a prank, by a few of my buddies. They printed my name on the card.
Then why did you come over?
Maybe it's just fate. That day I was just bored. I just came out to take a look. Okay, let's go back. Remember to think of me.
Got it.
Manager Wang, are you free now? Song Yan. Please come in.
Manager Wang. There's something I need to report to you.
Is there anything I could help?
Let's put it this way.
Did those 2 interns of yours get into trouble lately?
Well, actually, I found out a couple of days ago that I'm already 1 month pregnant. As for the pregnancy later on, we'll definitely need maternity leave. So I thought I should report it to the company in advance.
You're pregnant? Wait. Aren't you single?
I'm already married. The child was not part of the plan.
But you haven't been in the HR department for a week. How did you even manage to land a job at Shangxi during the interview? And you get pregnant shortly after joining the company. It makes others suspect your intentions.
It's not like that. The pregnancy was an accident.
An accident? How did this accident happen? Tell me more. Are you suggesting that even adults fail to take basic safety precautions?
Manager Wang. This is my private matter.
If you want maternity leave, then it becomes a company matter. Anyway, if you want maternity leave later, that's also possible. Women like you, with no sense of shame, getting pregnant at the drop of a hat, trying to squeeze every last drop out of the company. Shangxi won't tolerate your kind of behavior. Of course, as a leader myself, as a leader, I'm not that insensitive. You can take maternity leave. I can even give you extra time off. As long as you...
What do you want from me?
Just spend 1 night with me. Please me in all the right ways. Forget about maternity leave. As long as it's within my power, I can guarantee you promotions and raises. And if you don't agree, I can fire you right away. I have every right to suspect that you were pregnant before joining the company, just to take advantage of the benefits, without any real intention to commit to the job.
Manager Wang. Do you hear yourself? You're committing a crime.
I'm committing a crime. Or else, you'll be out of this job. For now, there are only 2 options in front of you. Either you'll obediently serve me for a night, or you pack up and leave today. The company, and may even compensate you for a month's salary. I understand. People like you, just starting out in the real world, doesn't know how to humble yourself. Sigh, you could not take care about yourself. But, at least, think again for the baby you're carrying.
Manager Wang, are you okay?
Quickly, call the ambulance. Are you Song Yan? Someone reported, saying you intentionally killed someone. Please cooperate with us and come with us. I heard she was kept by Manager Wang. That's how she got into Shangxi. Ah, you've heard too. I've known since I came here a few days ago, that Song Yan has connections inside.
Where are we going?
Of course, we're going to help you reclaim your reputation. That scumbag actually pulled some office politics crap with you. I've already reported to the president's office. He's not just losing his job today, but he's also going to pay for it in our hands.
Maybe it's best to just leave it be. The police said that no matter what, violence is not justified. They even asked me to pay for medical expenses.
What a load of crap. Even if you had chopped his thing off, it would have been totally justified. We're going now.
Mr. Fu, what should we do about Wang Gege?
Send an internal email, on behalf of the president's office, explaining that Wang Gege was trying to play some underhanded games. Only then would Song Yan push back. In addition, get him sent to jail. And after he comes out, get him blacklisted across the industry.
Should I let Song Yan know it was you, Mr. Fu? I'll keep it confidential to Song Yan.
You dare to come over here again, you shameless bitch.
You. What are you looking at? I'm teaching this bastard a lesson. Mind your own business, or I'll put you in a hospital bed. You better hope the doctor comes in time to help you.
You, who are you? Song Yan, you this bitch, getting some help for yourself, isn't it?
Don't even bother looking in the mirror before you come at me. You shameless piece of shit, trying to pull that dirty move in the office. Don't think I won't smash you with an ashtray. I'd stab you to death without a second thought.
How dare you lay hands on me? Trust me, I'll have you fired in no time.
Wow, a lowly HR manager, trying to throw his weight around, like he owns the place. Easily to just fire someone. Can you? Song Yang was sent from the president's office. You don't have that power over him. Do you believe the first one to be fired will be you? Let me tell you, stop wielding your little power. With employees like you at Shengsha, it's really disgusting. Let's go, Yang Yang.
Wang Li, yes, I was sent from the president's office. But I was demoted for doing something wrong.
You don't understand. I've seen many people like Wang 11, typical bullies who prey on the weak. If you had just backed down just now, he'll walk all over you tomorrow. And also, now that he's been slapped by us twice, he must be feeling very uneasy, definitely worried about losing his job himself. When we get to the company, you can confidently lay out what he did again. I believe rational people make up the majority.
I'm glad you're here, otherwise I wouldn't know what to do.
If you want to thank me, then, take me out for dinner after work.
No problem. Hot pot or barbecue, your choice. Sushi.
Nope. I want it.
Hey, Mr. Fu, why are you here?
I heard you're quite powerful at Shengsha.
No, I'm not.
Nope.
Mr. Fu, I was totally clueless. I beg for your forgiveness just this once. I didn't know, Song Yan. Song is your woman. Otherwise, I absolutely wouldn't.
Sexual harassment like this won't sweep under the rug at Shengsha. The rest, you'll speak to the police.
Everyone, come and see. Notice from the President's office, regarding the Wang Shi and Song Yan incident, the handling is as follows. Today, Song Yan reported her maternity leave, due to pregnancy in Wang Zai's office. Wang Shi personally attacked Song Yan, and sexually harassed her. Song Yan resisted vigorously, and accidentally injured Wang Shi. Due to the serious negative impact, Shengshi Group has decided to dismiss Wang Shi, and hand him over to the police for investigation. Hope this serves as a warning, to prevent similar incidents from, if it happens again, the group will take strict action. Song Yan, are you okay? I didn't expect him to be such an asshole. He dares to do such shameless things, in the company. How can he? People like him not only deserve a beating, they should be sent to jail immediately.
What's wrong? Why did their attitude change so drastically?
Everyone in the company knows the details of what happened. Secretary Yu Zhao sent an internal email directly from the president's office. Even the janitors at Shengshi probably know. It's clearly stated that Wang Shi engaged in sex harassment with you in the workplace. You are rightfully and bravely to stand up against his wrongdoing. Our company's culture absolutely prohibits such behavior. Shengshi will not only dismiss Wang Shi, but also prosecute him as a warning. The group will take strict measures from then on.
I'm just a regular HR staff, not worthy of Secretary Yu Zhao, sending an internal email personally. If it's sent out, it must have Mr. Fu's approval. Thank you, everyone. Let's go back to work. It's okay. It's okay.
This doesn't make sense. Any large corporation like Shengsha, to send out this kind of email so promptly, is almost impossible. Could it be that it's because Yang Yang has a good relationship with Secretary Yu Zhao? Or is it because she's connected to President Fu? But, didn't Yang Yang say she hasn't actually met with President Fu?
So you're here.
What are you doing here?
Yen, you've blocked all my contacts. I couldn't find you, so I had to come here.
Why should I see you?
Yen, I know I've wronged you. I shouldn't have fallen for your sister when I was with you. But you know how emotions work. We can't control each other. Your sister is pregnant now, and you're pregnant too. If the child that you're carrying were that jerk's, it'd be fine. But this child is mine.
I've said it countless times, this child has nothing to do with you. I never had sex with you, how could I have your child?
That day I was drunk, we had sex. And considering the timing, you should indeed be pregnant around this time. So this child is mine. I know what you're thinking. But could you please stop being so immature? Now you, your sister, and I are all pregnant with my child, even due to give birth around the same time. And now you found another man and faked a marriage. You're just doing this to get back at me, but don't you think about the future? Have you ever thought? Your sister is carrying my child, and you two are expecting my child. When they're born, how will they face it? Can't you stop being so selfish?
Ren Shashu. Fuck off.
You.
If I see you bothering Yang Yang again, it won't be as simple as spilling coffee. Let's go. Hey, what did Ren Shashu mean by that? Whose child are you carrying? And your fiancé, is he really someone you paid?
Do you think I'm that foolish? Getting pregnant with Ren Shasu's child, just to get back at him. He proposed to me yesterday, we've even picked out wedding dresses. I'm serious. So how could I waste myself, for an asshole like Ren Shashu? The marriage is real. When the date is set, I'll call you to grab a meal together.
This engagement ring isn't cheap. Hey, I heard, after marriage, you'll need to buy another pair of wedding rings. What's your boyfriend up to? He's so rich.
Running a bar seems to be doing well.
Alright, deal. Let's grab a meal together next time we meet.
Certainly.
Okay. As for Ren Sheshu, let's not even bother listening to what he has to say. We're starting a new life, okay?
Got it. Let's go, come on.
Let's go.
Wunli, you go take a shower first. I'll be back in a bit. Why did you come over?
Don't feel like it?
No, it just felt sudden.
But I brought some snacks for you.
How did you know I was hungry?
Can I come up?
No, my friend is showering.
Okay. Then you stay with me for a while.
Hey. It's still warm.
You have to eat more later, okay?
I'll bring it back later and eat with my sis.
Whatever happens in the future, you must tell me first thing. Got it?
Do you happen to know what I went through today? So you brought snacks to comfort me?
Yes.
Thank you. I suddenly feel much better now.
I mean it. From now on, no matter what happens, make sure you tell me right away, okay? I'll take care of it for you.
Why are you so good to me?
Because I'm your husband.
Well, I'm leaving now.
I don't need the stuff anymore.
Oh.
Want to run away after we kissed? It's not gonna happen.
I'm heading back now. The snacks must have been cold soon.
Okay, remember what I said, okay?
Got it.
Good night.
Good night.
Come clean to me. Who was the guy who just dropped you off? Who?
He brought you snacks.
Don't change the subject. Quickly, tell me, is that handsome guy your fiancé?
Yes. He somehow found out about what happened to me today, so he brought food to cheer me up.
Then why didn't you let him come up?
You were just showering. It's not a good time.
Oh, I see. Are you afraid I'll charm your husband and steal your thunder? But don't worry, I carry myself with integrity and good character, and would never fancy my friend's boyfriend.
You're right about that. Hey. Do you have time tomorrow night? I want you to meet my best friend.
Sure, I'll book a restaurant.
Okay. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Yen Gue Lu.
I'm quite curious about what kind of man could match you.
He's very outstanding. I can't find a flaw in either their appearance or their background. To be honest, if it weren't for fate, I'd never meet someone like him.
Don't inflate someone's ego and tearing down your own. We're the most beautiful women in the world, okay? Especially you.
You're right. We're the most perfect women in the world.
Absolutely.
Hello?
Mr. Fu, bad news. Mus Song's condition inexplicably worsened. Her breathing stopped for a few seconds, but the doctors managed to resuscitate her.
Don't worry, I'm on my way. Get me a ticket to the US right away. I'm heading to the airport.
Mr. Fu, I've booked a flight to Los Angeles at 7 o'clock. I'm at the airport. You can pick up the ticket with your passport.
How's this? This one.
Elegant and classy. Good looking.
It's my first time meeting your husband. I want to leave a good impression.
Oh honey, you look gorgeous. I'll text him and say we're on our way.
Okay, fasten up. Let's go.
Oh no. It's already 7 o'clock. Why isn't he here yet?
Probably stuck in traffic. Wasn't it pretty congested when we came, especially during rush hour?
True.
Oh, you told about, he opened a bar downtown? What's the name of the bar?
Yunting.
Yunting Nightclub. Damn, he is that rich. You should hold our next gathering there.
Oh, in the beginning, I thought he was just a staff member. I didn't expect him to be the owner of the nightclub. When I first met him, I thought he was a gigolo from the nightclub, and I even paid him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner? It's so funny.
It's so embarrassing. But he's quite handsome. I'll give him a call to hurry him up.
Okay.
It's turned off.
Ah.
I hope nothing's wrong.
Don't worry just yet. I'll call a friend. He's a cop. See if there are any accidents on nearby streets. You keep trying to reach him. All right.
Okay.
Okay. No accidents reported. He should be fine. Don't worry.
Hello. Grandma, have you contacted Huayi?
No, I haven't. Did you two have a fight?
No, we didn't. I just can't reach him.
Maybe his phone died. Or he's on a flight with no signal.
A plane.
He runs such a big company, and often travels for business. It's normal for him to turn off his phone on a plane.
Alright, I got it. Thanks, Grandma.
What's going on?
Isn't Fu Huayi the owner of a bar? Why would he have a company? We're getting married soon. I just realized I know nothing about him. I don't even know what Fu Huayi does. Sometimes I can't reach him during the day either. Where does he go? Is he working? But bar work, isn't it open at night?
Maybe something urgent came up. Should we go to his place?
I just contacted his grandma. What did his grandma say? He's running such a big company, likely he's on a flight with no signal. I've already confirmed with him, this afternoon. If he can't make it, he should have at least sent a WeChat message. But there's nothing from him. And I don't even know about him running a company. I thought he was just a bar owner. You know, is he hiding something from me? I'm not after what he does for a living. I'm pregnant now, we're getting married soon, and I don't even have the right to know the truth.
Maybe, he doesn't like to explain these things to others. After all, you haven't known each other for long. Maybe he thinks, it's not time to tell you yet.
Let's not wait any longer.
Okay. You didn't eat much at the restaurant earlier. How about I cook some noodles for you?
I don't feel like eating anymore. Maybe, I'm not that important to him after all, as you said. We haven't known each other long. From first meeting to expecting to planning the wedding. It's not even been 3 months. I'm just nobody.
Don't think like that. I think he probably has something urgent tonight. Let's not assume the worst. You should contact him first. And when you get through to him, talk to him heart to heart, because I think trust and communication are the most important between couples. Let's not overthink it for now.
Okay. I'm sorry for making you all this way for nothing today.
There's no need to be so formal. Okay, go to sleep. We'll talk when you wake up.
Hello, the number you have dialed is switched off.
Go straight to the hospital. Oh no! I forgot to tell Song Yan about dinner, didn't have time to inform her. Now, it's 6 a.m. in China. Today is the weekend. Song Yan should be sleeping. Hello?
What's going on? Where are you? Your phone is off, and you're not responding on WeChat. Can't you at least inform Song Yan before you go somewhere? She's pregnant, you know. She must be worried about you.
If something urgent came up, and you had to go abroad. There's no signal on the flight.
Abroad? Did you go to the United States again? To see that woman again? Huayi. Why are you so stubborn? You and that woman can never be together. She's your Uncle Song's daughter, his biological daughter. You two can never be together in this lifetime. Moreover, she's in such a state now.
She's dying. Her breath stopped several times. That's why I flew over. Grandma. I know there's no chance between us anymore.
Please give Song Yan a call. Right now. She's your wife now. She's the mother of your unborn child. There's a lot on my mind, but Grandma doesn't feel like talking much about it. I hope you understand. At least understand what responsibilities a man, a husband, a father, should bear.
Mr. Song, you're finally here.
How is the situation?
The surgery went very well. The vital signs have completely returned to normal, but the blood stasis in the brain has not dissipated. It still needs to be monitored, with equipment to maintain vital signs. But this surgery can be considered a blessing in disguise. Ms. Song, she's starting to feel a little sensation of pain. It indicates progress.
Thank you, doctor.
Now it's not appropriate to visit for too long. You should go in and see her first.
I'm here. How did it suddenly become critical, after all these years? Have you lost hope in life? Now that medical science is more advanced, the doctor said, that your condition has improved after the surgery. So, can you hold on a little longer? You will definitely wake up. Oh, right. I came here today to tell you something. I'm getting married. Meeting her was a very coincidence. She looks a lot like you, a lot. She's pregnant with 2 of my children now. We've decided to have the wedding next month. Guer. I came in a hurry this time. And I didn't bring the flowers you like. I'll make it up to you next time. Okay? Guer. Guer, please wake up soon.
Hey. Where did you go?
Sorry. There was a sudden emergency. I had to go abroad. It was rushed. I forgot to tell you. After I calmed down on the plane, I wanted to tell you, but my phone ran out of battery. I took off right after boarding. The flight took more than 10 hours.
What's so urgent that you can't make a call, or even leave a WeChat message?
Suddenly became critically ill. The doctor said she stopped breathing for a while.
But now she's fine.
I guess every cloud has a silver lining. The doctor said her condition improved after the critical surgery. She's fine now.
That's good. Ah, then. Your friend, is it a he or a she?
She ended up in a vegetative state, because she was trying to save me initially. It's my fault for being careless.
Oh.
Song Yan, I have to go now. I have some things to deal with.
Okay.
Why are you up so early? The breakfast is kept warm in the pot. Go help yourself. What's wrong? Did you not sleep well last night?
He called me back.
What happened last night?
Ah, he went abroad. His friend who turned into a vegetable state, because of saving him, her life was in danger for a moment. Her heart stopped for a while. So he rushed off in a panic. He forgot to tell me.
Since there's a legitimate reason, is your mood a bit better now?
Yeah, I feel much better. After all, it's understandable for a friend to be critically ill. He asked me to apologize to you. He said he'll treat you to dinner when he's back.
It's okay. But, aren't you getting married next month? He didn't say when he'll be back.
Ah, he didn't say.
Okay then, let it be. You go and grab some breakfast, then we'll go grocery shopping later, and come back to cook dinner together.
Okay, well then, I'll have some chicken soup.
No problem.
Songyan, is that you? Is it really you, right? What are you smiling at? You must be feeling very proud now. A shameless woman like you is capable of doing anything. Tell me, why did you break up with our Shirsu? What did he do to deserve it? Breaking up is one thing. I never liked you anyway. But why did you introduce that old woman in your family, your sister to Shirsu? Oh. You shameless woman. Let me tell you, women like you, in our village, they'd be stripped naked and hung on trees, shunned by the entire village. You shameless. God damn it. Both of you sisters are sly foxes. Shameless. You little whore. Ah, you dare to hit me? I'm coming for you. I'll battle you.
Get out of here. It's your son who deserves it. Let me tell you, like mother, like son. It was your son caught cheating in bed by Song Yang. Your son's the one who's doing all sorts of disgusting things. If you dare touch her again, I'll end your life. Moreover, Song Yang is pregnant now. If anything happens, you'll go to jail.
I'm going to fight you.
Stop. Mom, are you okay?
Son, my dear son, you finally came. This shameless bitch laid into your mom up like this. Son, quickly hold her. Today, I'm going to kill her.
It's you two who started it, isn't it?
It was me who started it. So what?
Even if she's in the wrong. She's the elder, you can't hit her. Apologize to my mom.
Elder? Who does she think she is? She's just some old lady, a stranger to me. We came to the supermarket and she just started scolding us. Even laying a hand on her would be generous. What are you going to do about it? Do you think you're worthy? Let's go.
Where do you think you're going? I said, apologize to my mom.
You shameless whore. Today, I'll kill you.
If you fight again, I'll call the police.
Ren Shirsu. Is this your way of showing remorse? What happens today, it's not over between us.
Is your face okay? What are you planning to do?
Come with me.
Where to?
Home. My sister's mother-in-law is here. As her sister, I can't just watch her being bullied.
Why am I so doomed? It's a curse to have a daughter-in-law like you. Can't even do household chores properly for a day. Look at the state of the house. And yet, you dare to come.
This is my house. Why can't I come? Are you okay?
Look at you. You're already a grown adult, and can't even properly guide your own sister. No wonder people say kids raised without parents lack basic manners.
Songyan, what are you doing here?
Do you have a say in this? Is this your so-called love? Abandoning all conventional values, just to be with him. You're not even married yet. He's already leaning on his own mom for everything.
I'm
ridiculous. Initially, I respected you as an elder, and we didn't often meet, so I kept it to myself. Today, we'll settle all the resentments at once. Did you really think I was afraid of you? Even treating this like your own home, feeling like to hit or curse at someone whenever you want.
What are you going to do about it?
I won't lay a hand on you. But if you dare insult my sister again, believe me, I'll make Ren Shirsu unable to stay here. Pack up and go back to your old place.
I heard, you just lost your job. Did you think I was easily frightened? I want to see how you'll make Ren Shirsu unable to stay in the capital.
Ren Shirsu works in a state-owned enterprise, right? What if I go to his company and expose his romantic affairs? Will the company fire him? Oh dear, it took so much effort to climb to this position, in just a moment. It's all gone.
Songyan, what benefit do you gain from doing this?
There's no benefit, but it's satisfying. Don't think I won't dare to do it. I warn you, if there's a next time, whether it's against me or Song Chio-hee, your son's job will be gone.
I truly believe you won't dare. Your sister is pregnant, with your nephew. If you dare do this, and make sure Sue lose his job, how will the child be raised?
My sister has a salary. Ren Shirsu has little savings, isn't he? At worst, we can sell the house. Selling a house should be enough to raise a child.
Alright, let's stop arguing. Mom, I called you here to take care of Chio-hee. We're about to get married. We're currently preparing for the wedding. Could you please stop causing trouble? Stop adding chaos to our lives.
I've raised you for nothing. Humph.
Alright, there's no time to cook dinner now. I'll go to a nearby restaurant to get some takeout. Yang Yang, you go home after seeing your sister.
You chose this path yourself. Since you made up your mind to be with Ren Shirsu, you should understand that our relationship just isn't the same anymore. The future. You'll have to deal with people like Yang Wanrong continuously.
I'm sorry, Yen Yen. I'm really sorry.
In fact, dealing with someone like Yang Wanrong is quite simple. You just need to grasp her weakness.
When do you plan to marry Fu Huayi?
The wedding is tentatively scheduled for next week.
You should invite me too. Sisters should attend each other's weddings. When you have time, take me to meet Fu Huayi's parents. If attending the wedding was a must.
Won't she have to meet Song Jiyuan? Throughout our lives, Qiuhe has never told her bitterness towards her father. After all, she was 10 when he disappeared, old enough to remember everything clearly. Moreover, she suddenly had the responsibility of taking care of a little sister. If they meet, it can't be. It must not be. Let's talk about it later. I'm going back now.
I'm back in my home country now. I'll come find you.
But I haven't finished work yet.
I saw it and thought it would suit you well, so I bought it. Do you like it?
Thank you. I really like it. It's very beautiful. Thank you so much.
You just explained over the phone, regarding the day's cancellation, was indeed an accident. I was on the flight and had no signal, and couldn't inform you immediately. I'm sorry. Tonight, if your friend is available, I'd like to officially invite her to dinner.
Then I'll text her in a bit to ask. It shouldn't be a problem. But where are we going now?
Civil Affairs Bureau.
Civil Affairs Bureau.
You forgot we haven't registered yet.
Fu Huayi did propose, that's true, and even set the wedding for next month, but the so-called being together from the start was essentially about mutual benefit. The wedding was okay, but everything remained at the emotional level. If we register, it means we have a legal bond. Shall we register?
Don't you want to?
Of course, I do. Not only for your relationship, but also for our child I'm carrying. It would be better to have a legal protection. It's just we didn't start out as just mutual benefit and then acting. Once we register, there's no turning back.
Will you regret it?
I'm afraid you'll regret it.
I never regret anything I do.
Then let's go. How did you get the household registration book?
I went to see your sister before coming. She gave me the household registration book. She also asked about our wedding date.
What did you say?
Let's have both sets of parents meet in the next couple of days to confirm the wedding date.
No.
Don't worry too much. Uncle Song is not my natural father. He won't come to such an occasion.
Before we get married, we need to find an opportunity to confess to my sister. Oh, by the way, I'll give my friend a call. Let's have lunch together later.
Okay.
Hello.
Is your fiancé's friend okay now?
He's not my fiancé anymore. We've registered our marriage.
That's great, Yang Yang. I'm getting off work soon. Send me the location of the restaurant.
Sure. I told Wenli about it. She's also very happy for me.
Then let's go to Yangoilu later. How about it?
Sounds good. Your friend who's critically ill abroad, is she a very close friend of yours?
We grew up together. She was hurt. Partly because of me, so I feel guilty.
I'm sorry. When should our parents arrange to meet and set the wedding date?
Let's make it on this weekend. Go back and tell your sister. Tell her properly.
I know. Oh. Yesterday, I bumped into Rin Shisu's mother at the supermarket, and we had a fight.
You got into a fight? Did you get hurt?
I'm fine. After holding in so much frustration for so long, it all just came out at once.
In the future, if something like this happens, you must tell me immediately. Don't face it alone. Remember, you're not alone now.
Didn't wait long, did you?
No, we just got here.
Please, introduce to me.
Let me introduce you. This is my boyfriend, Fu Huayi.
Hello.
President Fu.
President Fu.
Manager Wen. I didn't expect you to be Yin Yan's close friend.
The boss I've been secretly admiring for years, actually got married to her best friend. I must look like a fool, in Yang Yang's eyes, all this time. Today's gathering is probably her way of, to embarrass me as she pleased. I really didn't expect it, Yang Yang. Your husband is actually the president of Shengsha. My boss.
How could he be President Fu? Fu Huayi. Why would you be the president of Shengsha? Aren't you the owner of a bar?
Enough. Stop pretending. You're really disgusting me now.
Wenli. Listen to me.
I can explain it. Explain what? You didn't know your boyfriend is Fu Huayi. You didn't know he's the president of Shengsha. Do you think I'm a fool, Song Yang? After I've been so good to you, wanting to give you the best of everything, treating you as my best friend, my closest sister, and yet, you're treating me like an idiot. Are you pleased now? The man you've been casually seeing every day, and now your registered partner, is the man I've been secretly in love with for many years, the person I've never dared to confess to.
No, it's really not like that. Wonli, you know me. How am I that kind of person? I've always treated you as my dearest sister. You have to believe me. I really didn't know Fu Huaiyi was President Fu. If you hadn't pointed it out today, I would still be in the dark.
Alright, stop treating me like a fool, Song Yang.
Wonli.
Where does it hurt?
My stomach. Take me to the hospital.
I'll take you to the hospital right away. The hospital is nearby. The doctor said there are signs of miscarriage. You need to stay in the hospital for a few days. Try not to let your emotions fluctuate too much. Are you still in pain? What exactly happened?
What do you mean? I feel like a fool. We've already registered as married, and yet I know nothing about you. Why are you the president of Xingshi?
I didn't want to keep it from you forever. I was planning to tell you these days.
But you didn't. You've had countless opportunities to tell me, whether it's when I became Yu Jiao's assistant, or when I returned to the HR department, or the countless times we were alone together. You could have told me. Instead of making me like a fool, indirectly, it causing so much harm to Wenli.
I don't care if you're Mr. Fu or Fu Huaiyi. That doesn't matter. What matters is that our feelings are real.
Enough. I want to be alone for a while.
I'll have the nurse watch over you. I'll come back tomorrow.
I bought some light breakfast. Go ahead and eat first.
Why are you here?
With such a big thing happening, how could I not come? If I hadn't called Fu Huaiyi, I wouldn't have known you were hospitalized. I've put other things aside for now. Taking care of you is the priority. You need to be particularly careful in the first 3 months. How did you fall? The doctor said you were lucky this time. The babies are still safe. You're carrying twins, but you need to be careful. Don't go to work for now.
Got it.
Have some food first.
We've been staying with Wenli during this time. Can we still go back now?
The discharge procedures are done. Let's go. Yen. Everything we know is fate and coincidence. Isn't it good that we're together now?
But you hiding the truth caused issues between me and Wenli.
Is it my fault? Can I control whether other people like me?
I really can't blame him. If anyone is to blame, it's me for being foolish. I've been at Xingshi for such a long time. Even if Mr. Fu is mysterious, I should at least know his name. Yet all along, I keep calling out President Fu. I'm still clueless about he is Fu Huaiyi. Even so, I've never mentioned Fu Huaiyi's name in front of Wenli. All of this is coincidence. How can he explain it to Wenli? I'm leaving.
Really? I'll go with you.
No need to. I'm going to find Wenli. Your present will only make things worse.
All right. Then take care of yourself. You're pregnant.
I know. Did she go back to your parents' house? She hasn't been responding to either texts or calls these past couple of days. Now, she's not even at home. I'll find her again.
Yen, you're back.
Ms. Zhang.
Where have you been these days? You weren't home. Your boyfriend's mother has moved into your place. I've heard a lot about the arguments at your house these days. What's going on?
Ms. Zhang, I'm going back now.
Come back soon and visit Ms. Zhang when you have time.
All right.
Why are you here?
Is this your house? It's your turn to ask such a question.
Song Yan. Are you alright? I heard you were hospitalized recently. Is the child okay?
The child? What child? Are you pregnant? How far along?
Are you my mother? Do you have to take care of everything? Why are you cooking?
I don't like food cooked by others.
You have to work during the day, and you're pregnant. After work, you still have to cook for them. What's Yang Zhurong here for? What's he supposed to do with his hands? You. What about me?
Stop arguing. Shut up for a moment.
What's with her attitude? She's still pregnant now, and she doesn't even know whose child it is. Didn't you just break up with her? How did she end up pregnant with someone else's child? Don't tell me, this child in her womb is yours too.
I don't know.
How could you not know? Since you were with Song Chiohee, you've already disgraced your mom in front of everyone. If Song Yan ends up pregnant with your child, that's really a mess.
I just made some food. Let's eat together.
You should eat too.
Have you set the wedding date?
I was just about to tell you about that. We're having dinner with Fu Huayi's family tomorrow, Saturday, to decide on the wedding date.
Tomorrow?
Yes. Do you have time?
Yes, of course.
What time exactly? I'll inform you later.
Song Yan has a boyfriend now? Where is he from? What does he do?
He works in a bar.
It's my bad. He owns a bar. He opened a bar in such a prime location. The initial capital must be at least several million.
That's a lot of money.
Song Yan, when did you become so vain? He's just a gigolo who works in a bar. You're just trying to sugarcoat things. It's funny how you two see eye to eye.
Are you jealous of me?
Jealous of what?
Jealous that he's better looking than you, has a better family background, is more capable than you, and has a better personality than you. Oh right, comparing you to him only lowers his worth.
Okay, then I want to see. I want to see how he'll treat you.
You'll see.
Today, it's the first time both families meet. The restaurant is booked in advance for us, the dishes are ordered too. We can't be late for anything.
No need, Mom. There's no need for such formalities for a humble family.
You don't care, but I do. When the daughter marries into our family, we become one big family. This time, let's just the two of us go first. Another day. We can bring Ji-Yuan along.
Ji-Yuan is my husband. What?
I'll go for a smoke.
Mom, don't mind me, I'll go for a smoke. Uncle Song, I really appreciate you all these years. For what happened to Guer, if you hadn't arrived in time, she might have been gone by now.
You don't have to say that. She became like this, partly because of me.
But your mom has been watching me all the time. I couldn't even go abroad. I didn't even have the chance to see my daughter. But you can look forward now, that's the best thing. About Guer's situation, it's impossible for you to wait forever. I think Song Yan is quite good.
Grandma, they're here.
Grandma, this is my sister.
Come sit here. Song Yan's sister, right?
Yes.
I'm Fu Huayi's grandmother.
Grandma, I'm Song Chiohee.
Fu Huayi's mother got delayed on the way. They'll be there soon.
It's okay. Sorry about this, but I got caught in some traffic on the way here. Ended up running a bit late. You're Song Yan's sister?
Hello, I'm Song Chiohee.
I'm Fu Huayi's mother. Fu Lurong. Young people nowadays don't get serious with things. My son is the same, already having a baby even before the marriage. That's why the wedding date is rushed now.
If you don't have anything to say, best to keep quiet for a bit.
Mom.
Your mother passed away early. Yan Yan told me, although you're her elder sister, you've always played the mother figure to her. From now on, we're practically family now. I really like Yan Yan. From the bottom of my heart, I treat her like my own granddaughter. Like they say, the bride's getting married while pregnant, that's joy upon joy. And to top it off, Yan Yan's expecting twins. That's 3 blessings in one, ain't it? I've looked for someone to pick a few auspicious days. One is October 15th, another one is October 22nd. Which one do you think is suitable?
I think October 15th is good.
But I'm not sure if the time is too rushed.
Not at all. We've got all the time in the world.
I remembered. When I was just together with Song Ji-Wan, he asked to see his ex-wife's photos. In the photo, there's also a little girl, who looks to be around 10 years old. She looked exactly like Song Chiohee now. And his ex-wife's smile just looked similar to Song Yan now, strikingly similar. That explains when I first saw Song Yan, I felt inexplicably annoyed. It's all because she and Song Jiwon's ex-wife are too alike. No, wait. There's something else not quite right. Song Yan. Her family name is Song. She's Song Jiwon's daughter.
What's going on? Aren't you happy with this wedding date?
Mom. Sorry, I need to go to the bathroom. You keep talking. Hello, where are you? I'm coming to the Yen Guelu soon. It's urgent. My son is discussing the wedding date with the girl's family. We can't do without a man around. How long will it take you to get here now?
About 20 minutes.
Alright, to the premier VIP lounge, hurry up. In here. What's the deal with this whole thing about Song Jiwon? We've never had any kids together. All of the Fu family's property will belong to my son in the future. Whether it's the Fu family's assets, or those under my personal name, it's not a small fortune. For anyone. Maybe, Song Jiwon has a different thought. So he's deliberately letting his daughter approach my son. Now that was some drama. If that's really the case. Sorry. Where did we leave off?
I think the part about the bridal gifts still needs to be discussed properly.
The gifts should still be proposed by the groom's family.
That's what we had in mind. I think that's a bit tacky, if talking about monetary gifts. I was thinking of just giving them a gift, maybe some property as a wedding gift, like real estate. Our Fu family has a spacious 500 square meter flat in the 3rd Ring Road. We can give it to them as their wedding house. Even if they have children in the future, and hire 2 nannies, it's enough space to live comfortably. The house is currently under Fu Huayi's name. In a couple of days, we will have Yan Yan's name to it too. Then that's the wedding house. Song Yan should also have her own assets. We have another 100 square meter 3-bedroom apartment. In the same community, the decoration and everything are all done. Can have it transferred under Song Yan's. So when friends and family come, they'll have a place to stay too. Having guests over to their house, staying under the same roof together, isn't really convenient. Wouldn't you agree? In the future, when relatives come to visit, they can also stay. As long as Yan Yan agrees, you can move in directly. That's also possible. Since this house has already been decided to be given to Song Yan, our Fu family won't interfere anymore.
Grandma, this house is too valuable. I can't accept it.
Oh, don't talk about what's not valuable, or what's not worth given. Now that you're married to Huayi, we're one family and speak with one voice. What do you say? Not to mention, you do understand, our Fu family's status. These things, they're nothing much, for the Fu family or to Huayi.
Song Yan is right, this is simply too valuable. For the middle class like us, how can we accept such valuable gifts? Actually, not accepting bridal gifts is also fine, as long as the young couple can live happily and contentedly.
Haha.
Mrs. Fu, why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because, don't try to have it both ways. You're not fooling anyone. The elder already said, the 2 houses in the 3rd Ring Road area are nothing to our family. Just accept them with open arms. I'm afraid, what more could you possibly want? You're biting off more than you can chew. 2 houses in the 3rd Ring Road are worth over 100 million, and you're still not satisfied?
Mrs. Fu, we never meant that at all. Even before coming here today, we never even thought of asking this much of gifts. As long as Huayi and I.
How about you and Huayi? Do you dare to say that when you first got together with my son, it wasn't for money? You can't admit it, can you? Now, you're putting on such a high and mighty act. Who are you trying to impress? I know that you're pregnant with 2 children from our Fu family, and my son is insisting on marrying you, so I have no choice.
But I think as a person,
you should be grateful, shouldn't be too greedy, reaching for the moon. If you could willingly accept these 2 houses for now, there's a chance to get 2 cars. Oh. Or even 2 companies. What do you say?
Are you saying that's enough? Hasn't the Fu family taught you manners and respect? Song Yan and Fu Huayi have already registered their marriage. She's now part of the Fu family. Is this how you talk to your in-laws now? All the things I've taught you over the years have been wasted, is that right?
There are many things you don't know.
Madam, it seems like there are still unresolved internal conflicts within your Fu family. I think the wedding may not happen let's take one step at a time.
Oh, sorry for being late.
What are you doing here? You've abandoned the two of us, for so many years, disregarding us. Now that Yan Yan is getting married, how did you find out about this? Get out. You're not allowed to see Yan Yan. You're not in a position to speak to her. What are you looking at? Everyone here has nothing to do with you. Get out. I'm sorry. He is the natural father of Song Yan and me. He disappeared for many years. We haven't seen him either. So he doesn't have a say about Song Yan's wedding.
He is Song Yan's biological father?
Yes.
He is Song Yan's biological father.
Yes.
Sister. Stop it.
How can I not say it? If I don't explain to them today, I know you have a lot to say, and many questions you want to ask, when you see your father. But you know, what kind of person he is. He's a cunning snake. Once he gets a hold of you, you're done. So today, I must make this clear. In case he gets involved with the Fu family again later, what should we do?
Sister. He is Fu Huayi's stepfather.
What did you say? Who is he?
He is Fu Huayi's stepfather.
You already knew, didn't you?
I've never seen my father before. Even if I saw him, I wouldn't recognize him.
I didn't expect this relationship. Song Yan is actually Shi Yuan's natural daughter.
You knew it earlier, too.
Not earlier. I just recognized you. I've seen your photos before.
Song Yan.
We're leaving.
Sister, this matter must be explained clearly.
What else is there to say? How dare you? Have you forgotten all these years that I've taken care of you? Now you want to leave with him?
No, I'll go with you.
Seriously, you're pushing 50. And still insensible with basic etiquette. You recognized him earlier. Song Yan and them. And then you said those things to Song Yan and them. Wasn't that right?
Yes. I won't agree to them being together. I don't think this wedding should happen. To have such a woman as my daughter-in-law, even if I'm shameless, I don't think they'd be willing either.
Shut up. Are you trying to piss me off? Whatever mess you adults make, I really like this girl, Song Yan. As long as they love one another, and willing to marry each other. Your opposition has nothing to do with it. What about you? You tell me.
I listen to mother.
Song Jiwan. As long as I'm alive, she won't set foot in the Fu family.
It's too late. Song Yan is already a member of the Fu family. I got married to her yesterday, so whether we have the wedding or not, she's my wife.
Sister.
This marriage, I absolutely won't agree to it.
Song Ji-yuan, where are you going? Put the child down. Song Ji-yuan.
If you still take me as your sister, you can't marry Fu Huayi. That time, Mom had a difficult childbirth and gave birth to twins. There's another one, was raised up in the Fu family. She must also know Fu Huayi. I still remember the two sisters. They looked just alike when they were born. The doctor said they were identical twins. They would look very alike. Then how could Fu Huayi not recognize them? I absolutely won't allow any connection between you and him.
Why do you hate him so much?
He abandoned us for over 20 years. Why should he show up now and be your dad? Why should he come to reap the rewards once you've grown up? There's no such good thing in the world. How did you meet Fu Huayi? Quickly tell me.
It was me who initiated it. It has nothing to do with Song Ji-yuan. I only saw him after I went to the Fu family.
You know better than anyone in your heart. Sister, I hope you're in good hands. I hope you find a man who truly loves you. But Fu Huayi is not the one. His mother doesn't even respect you. She even looks down on us. You can't marry Fu Huayi, and there's Song Ji-yuan in the middle. It can't be. It's too complicated.
But I'm pregnant with twins now. I can't possibly abort them. And besides, Fu Huayi and I are already registered. You even gave him the household registration.
You're still staying at Wenli's house now? Yes, still living there.
Oh.
You should move back. You can't keep living in someone else's house. That's not right. You can rest assured. Ren Shirsu won't stay for long. He'll move out with his mom. You know, I won't live with his mom at all. You'll move back today. I'll tidy up your things for you.
I'll handle the issues with the Fu family. Also, you should comfort your sister.
How about, we hold off on the wedding for now? Actually, I'm not in a hurry.
Are you regretting it?
Not that I regret it. Since we're already registered as married, we're husband and wife under the law, so it won't make much of a difference by dragging things out a bit further. Right now, there's so much opposition within the family. Those emotions need some time to settle. Since that's the case, it might be better to give everyone some time to adjust. So things won't be so difficult to explain. We can wait until the kids are born, or when the kids are a little older, only to the wedding then. This way, the two kids can also be the ring bearers. What do you think about this?
It seems unfair?
No. If you really want to say it, there might be a bit. There's no girl who doesn't dream of a perfect marriage, along with the blessings of all family and friends. But my best friend isn't around right now, and your family doesn't accept it. So I feel that this wedding doesn't make sense. It's better to postpone it for now. There's no rush at this moment. Many young people nowadays have weddings after they're married. We're not canceling it, just delaying it a bit. What do you think about this?
Do you know what I like about Song Yan? She's just so thoughtful. Being so thoughtful just really touching. You'll see things from others' perspectives. Understand friendship as well as love. You have my word, I'll give you a grand wedding. And protect you. I won't allow you to be mistreated.
Okay, you've done a lot. Love you. Wonli.
Are you looking for Manager Wen?
That's right. Is she not around?
Manager Wen is on a business trip, and won't be back for a while. She's on a project in Germany recently. Manager Wen has been with the team. She's applied for another overseas assignment. As soon as possible. It still takes 3 months.
She went to Germany for 3 months. She just came back from abroad. Why would she leave again? Be because of me. Hey.
Meet it in one parking lot.
Why? Have you been waiting long?
I just got off work too. Oh. How could you be distracted when we kissed? I'd punish you.
You.
What's wrong with me? Don't you like it?
I do like it.
Then say you like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like kissing you.
Come.
Coffee.
You Jiao said you girls like sweet coffee. I had her buy a cup.
Sweetened. Actually, I don't usually have sweet drinks. Eating sweets makes you gain weight.
You're pregnant and not afraid of gaining weight. You can eat and drink whatever you want.
You're the big boss. Of course you can buy whatever you want to eat or drink. I'm just a struggling working class. And now that I'm pregnant, I have to work hard to earn money for baby formula.
Take this infinite credit card. Spend however you please.
I don't want a card. I'm not really into material things, and also, I'm making a pretty solid paycheck every month right now. But, I'm not trying to act all self-righteous, okay, but after the baby is born, you, as the dad, will have to bear all his expenses.
Alright. Whatever you say.
So where are we going now? Taking the kid's mom out for dinner.
Where? Keeping it a secret. You'll know when we get there.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey, it's that you, Song Yan, it's me, your uncle.
Is there anything?
Hey, your uncle have got a little favor to ask you.
What is it?
You see, your uncle here is thinking about starting a small business.
A small business? What kind of small business?
Just teaming up with friends to open a shop. You know, working for others just can't earn much. It's better to do your own business, but I don't have the capital right now. I want to ask you to lend me a bit.
Where's Grandma? I have to talk to her.
Grandma is busy in the fields. Uncle really needs it for his business.
Working in the fields? How can you make Grandma to work in the fields? She's up there in years. Do you have a conscience?
How can you talk to your uncle like this? Your grandma wants to go by choice. Can you lend it or not? It's just a simple question. I would not. I'll have your grandma ask around.
How much do you want?
1 million. I'll pay you back 2 million once I turn a profit.
1 million? I'm not a money printing machine. I can't help.
I heard your boyfriend is very rich and has a good job. Are you saying you don't want to lend money to your uncle?
What's the matter? You uncle is asking for money again? Is there anything I can help with? Just let me know.
I don't want to help. I'd help in emergencies, but not in poverty. I can't help with this. I know you're not short of money, just like the card you gave me. I could swipe it casually to shut up my uncle, and you wouldn't even notice, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be dragged into these troubles every day.
We're husband and wife, you can rely on me.
I got this.
You just bring this over here.
What's wrong? Oh, Song Yan's back.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here? I'm your own uncle. I came to Beijing to see you guys. I can't even do that. Tell me, you, city folks have it all fancy now, looking down on us country folks, rolling in. Is that what you're thinking?
Couldn't borrow any money yesterday, that's why you're here today. Spit it out.
Look at how you're talking. Am I here just for money? It's true that uncle needs money, but more importantly, I want to see both of your nieces. Your grandma knew I was coming to the capital. She had some specially made pickled vegetables for you, knowing you like their flavor.
Last time I was home, I told you very clearly that I'm done with you for good in my life. Whether you're dead or alive is none of my business. As for grandma, I'll take care of her, but let's be clear, what do you have to do with me? Have you ever fed me, or comforted and cared for me? Not once. I've grown up without even seeing my real father, and what about you, uncle over here? Your visit this time, I'll treat you as a relative visiting from our hometown. As for anything else, it's completely irrelevant.
Yesterday, I called Shi Zhu. He said he's broken up with you. And then he said, you've married a rich man. Tell me, how could you not even tell your uncle about this? Even if you don't see me as family, why are you asking this? Surely you have your grandma. No. It's really disappointing. Grandma cares about you, so I specially brought this pickled vegetable for you.
There's no need to be embarrassed in front of me, acting like you're nothing. To put it plainly, you just want money, right? I can tell you clearly, there's no money for you. If you want to stay in Beijing, I can arrange a hotel for you for a few days, or find a companion to entertain you for a few days. As for anything else, don't even think about it.
Your uncle has come all this way. Is this how you behave? And besides, I need the money this time for business. Right. I admit I came to borrow money, but not to ask you for it, but to borrow from you. I can sign an IOU.
If you don't have the money, you can borrow it from someone else. Over the years, I've had my savings and loans from others to pay off your gambling debts. If it's for grandma's sake, do you really think I'd give a damn, Song Ji-jun? Who do you think you are?
How much did you give him anyway? Ren Su put you on a $300,000 mortgage, and you've saved so much money over the years, yet you're still borrowing money from others? How much did you give him? Get out of here, you Song family.
Have no relationship with us at all.
You slut.
You
are pregnant. You're despicable. I really don't know whether I should come see you. Who's the father? Song Yan got married without telling your uncle, and even you, the elder sister, got pregnant without saying a word to the family. Don't be like your mother.
Get out.
You've crossed the line, daring to lay hands on your elder. You're asking for trouble.
I warn you, if you dare touch me again, I'll call the police and have you arrested. You know my husband is wealthy. I'll have you locked up for life.
I've come all this way, and this is how you treat me.
I said I could arrange a hotel for you. Now get out. Leave.
Fine. First, you have to arrange the hotel, and transfer some money for me. You can't expect a grown man to have to go all the way to the capital, Can't even take out $200, right?
How much do you want?
1 million.
1 million. You have the nerve to ask for that? You better get lost.
Before I came here, I checked out this house. It's worth at least several million. Why, now you can't even take out $1 million. I already said, it's a loan from you. I'll repay you double. I'll repay you double in the next 3 years. That's not a problem.
Get out.
You shameless slut.
Yen, are you okay? Yen.
Hey, are you okay?
My stomach hurts. Let's go to the hospital.
Make sure he's taken care of, and when the police arrive, take him to the station.
How do you know people in this neighborhood?
I kind of leveraged some connections. After all, you and Son Yan are both pregnant. It's not safe for two pregnant women to live together.
Thank you. I want to talk to you about Song Yan's real father. I raised Song Yan single-handedly, now that she's grown up. Her father suddenly appears. His elderly mother at home, and Song Ji-jun, it's not all Song Yan's responsibility to take care of them. Why should the father, who has been absent all these years, leave the family to us? He's been living it up outside, while neglecting his family all these years. Last time, I shouldn't have let him off so easily. If it weren't for his leaving, today's incident wouldn't have happened. What relationship do we have with Song Ji-jun? Why has he been, like a vampire, all these years? Asking Yan Yan for money, and now even resorting to violence. If anything happens to Yan Yan's child, I won't let him off for the rest of my life.
I'll talk to Uncle Song about this.
Hello?
Who's this?
It's me. I'm calling you today, not to argue with you. I want to tell you, that abandoning your wife and daughters, I can't be bothered to argue with you. But Song Yan, I raised her on my own. If you could just be a sensible. We wouldn't need you, to fulfill a father's duty. But you choose to do disgraceful things. Can't you have some heart? Grandma is nearly 80 years old, and you know what's going on with Song Ji-yuan. How many times have you seen Grandma in your life? Have you ever gone back to see her? All these years, Song Yan and I have been doing the best on your behalf. But what did she do wrong? Her savings for many years were cheated by Song Ji-yuan. Now, she's pregnant, Song Ji-yuan comes to ask for more money. If not given, things will get physical. He not only hit Song Yan, but also laid hands on me. Have we wronged you in any way, to deserve Song Ji-jun laying hands on us? Song Yan is in the operating room now. Whether the child can be saved, is still unknown. We don't want you, to fulfill a father's duty, but could you be a decent person? Don't you feel ashamed inside, all these years? Song Yan was standing, in front of you earlier, alive and well, but she didn't recognize you, because she's never met you before, that's one thing, but she's still your daughter. You couldn't even recognize, your own daughter, don't you feel ashamed? That time, you took my sister away. I want to see her now. Where is she?
I'm sorry.
Yes, you're sorry to me. You not only owe me an apology, but also to Song Yan, to your mother, and even to Song Ji-jun. You apologize to Yan Yan in person now. And also, sort out the mess in your Song family, make all this right. Oh, and, I also want to see Song Guer. Yan Yan doesn't know about Guer's existence, so don't tell her first, but I'm her sister, I have the right to see her.
I'll hang up now.
Hello?
Who are you calling?
Ah. A business friend.
Initially, didn't you say you only had one daughter, Songguer? Now there are two more, out of nowhere, and one is already this big. Especially Song Yan. Why, is she with my son now? It couldn't be you setting this up, right? Over the years, you haven't met with them all, have you?
Ah, that's impossible. Without your consent, I haven't even met my own mother for these years, not even a call was made. She's 80 years old. She won't live long, in this world, and I can't be filial to her. Ah, fully wrong. I, Song Ji-yuan, married into your family, not sold myself to you. It's been 20 years, I've had enough.
Where are you going?
You're awake?
Why aren't you going back to sleep?
I'm worried you can't sleep. Let me buy you some breakfast.
I heard from Yi that you're hospitalized. Dad's here to see you. Are you okay? What did the doctor say?
I have 9 lives.
I'm sorry, Yan Yan. For all these years, Dad never came to see you. Yet you've been taking good care of Grandma. Dad is really sorry for you.
Even if you don't care about me and your sister, at least you should care about Grandma, right? Why haven't you come back to see her all these years? Do you know how hard her life is? Do you know how much of a disappointment your worthless younger brother is? Isn't that just unbelievable?
I'm sorry, it's all Dad's fault. Your grandmother. Is she doing okay?
How can she be okay? Do you know how old she is? She's in her 70s, but she's still working in the fields every day. As soon as there's any income, your brother takes it to gamble. How can she live well? When she was feeling hopeless about life, where were you? You, the eldest son, who should be by her side. You're living a comfortable life, but you've never seen her once. Have you ever thought how Grandma should live a life? Do you know how my sister and I lived when we were young? If you have a shred of conscience, you should go back and take care of Grandma properly.
I will. After I finish things here, I'll bring Grandma to the capital for retirement, and I'll take good care of her. I heard that Song Ji-jun, that scumbag, has been asking you for money all the time. He even cheated you out of all your savings. Oh. This card. You take it first. Dad, use it to pay off his debts. The remaining money, you keep it for yourself. Buy something you like. The password is your birthday.
Do you still remember my birthday?
Dad remembers Yen Yen's birthday. Dad always remembers. And dare not forget. All of this is Dad's fault. Luckily, now that you and Huai are married, we'll have more opportunities to see each other. Dad will definitely make up for the mistakes I made before. You hold on to this card for now. This is what you should take. Don't worry about it. Ah, you're saying about that scumbag. He's still at the police station now. Dad will take a look at him on the way. Oh, you can rest assured. Dad isn't coming to ask for your forgiveness. It's just that Dad feels something should be done by me. It's not all your responsibilities. Oh. You should rest well. Dad will come to see you another day.
The fox finally showed its true colors. The whole family is just for money. This little money is considered a gift from my Fu family to you. But let me warn you, Song Yan, you can have the child. But if you want to enter the Fu family, I'll give you 2 words, forget it.
Mrs. Fu, it's not like that, I didn't.
It's not about what? You want to say you're not after money, right? Ha ha ha. Do you believe what you're saying? You and Fu Huai, are you not together for money? Now that you've succeeded, what else are you dissatisfied with? Let me tell you, a whore will not be treated like a lady. If you're gonna take this money, at least do it square and fair. I might think better of you. Gotta give you props for being fearless and owning it. But as long as I'm alive, you can forget about taking another penny from the Fu family. This money, please accept it as a charity to you.
Mrs. Fu, take back the money. I never wanted to take a penny from your family.
You're trying to make me look bad, trying to make me take back the bank card, and then argue with your dad, right? Haha. Getting up there in age. But still plenty of guile, aren't you? You think being with my son means you have nothing to fear? You want me to divorce your dad, you'd be happy then, isn't it?
That's not what I mean.
Really? See, all your words have all sorts of meanings. Do you think my son loves you? You're just a stand-in. Just because you look a lot like his first love, doesn't mean he could love you.
Impossible.
You can ask him and find out whether I'm wrong about this. You can go ask your older sister. Maybe she knows. I heard that Song Yan is sick, so I came to see her. Since there's nothing, I'll go back first.
Mom, Song Yan is now my wife. I hope you can give her the basic respect.
What did my mom say to you?
President Fu, how many girlfriends did you have before?
Just one.
Does she look like me?
No. You and her have different personalities. Did my mom say anything to you? She knows that Uncle Song is your real father. She's not in a good mood. Every day, she argues with Uncle Song at home. Don't need to listen to her nonsense. Ah.
Really?
Oh. What's our breakfast first?
Song Yan, why don't you come with Wen Li?
Oh, we're not going the same way.
I'm late.
Wen Li, come over quickly. I saved a seat for you. Song Yan, why didn't you bring your family?
Yeah, you and Ren Shizu were always together at school. Why didn't you bring them today?
Speaking of Ren Shizu, his business seems to be doing well. I guess, a big boss like him is quite busy. Really, but you two have been together for so long, why aren't you married yet?
I broke up with him.
What? Don't joke about it. No one would believe that your relationship with Ren Shizu will not last until the end. Don't tease us.
How could I joke about something like this?
Well, it's been so long since we all got together. Let's grab a drink later.
Looks like the rumors turned out to be true. Song Yan, you've been third-wheeled, haven't you? No wonder that day, I saw Ren Shizu with a beautiful woman, were buying a bag at Chanel. Is it true?
Yes. He cheated.
Then I heard, you were kicked out by the mistress, and didn't get a single penny. Is that true too?
Are you trying to pick a fight? What's it to you about? What's going on with Song Yang?
I'm just mentioning it. Plus, Song Yan didn't even say anything.
Song Yang doesn't speak, because she can't be bothered to argue with you. You're looking just like a petty, narrow-minded person. You're a perfect match for that scumbag Ren Shishu.
Alright.
I'm warning you, don't think I don't know what you're up to.
Okay. She didn't mean to. Everyone, let's just calm down.
Thank you.
I'm not helping you, just couldn't stand it.
Still, thank you. Wen Li.
I'm sorry.
I'm the one who should apologize.
Song Yang, isn't this world amazing? I've secretly loved him for so many years. The man I never confessed to, actually married you. You don't know, when I first heard about this news, I was angry. I felt like all my strength had been drained away. I felt like I couldn't go on living. But I can't blame you either. You didn't know he was the one I liked. Everything is just so coincidental. Who can I blame?
Wen Li. I really didn't know about this beforehand.
Alright, it's all in the past now. I've also thought a lot, during this time. Men always come and go. Good friends are for a lifetime. No matter what, Song Yang, you're the best sister for a lifetime, in my eyes. And not only that, I found luck in the setback. I'm in love.
In love? With whom?
Yu Jing too.
No way. Didn't you swear never to go back to him? How come you're back with him again?
It's fate. We met in Germany, and things just fell into place. We got back together. He said, he's been waiting for me all these years.
Wen Li. You need to think this through yourself. Don't just because.
Don't assume that I'm doing this to help you and Fu Huayi get together. I'm not a saint. Although, I can't let go of this relationship for now. I want to give Yu Jing 2 a try. After all, you know, we're at that age now, and it's hard to meet the right person. Besides, we're so fated. Wouldn't you say that?
As for me, I don't really have the right to say much. But I genuinely wish you well. With Yu Jing too. He's a good person, but you also know about his family.
I know. His salary is decent, right now, and I'm earning quite a bit too. Also, I'm just dating for now, not thinking about marriage. No need to overthink it.
Hello.
Is this Ms. Song Yan?
Yes, it's me. What's the matter?
This is Lintong Town, Central Hospital. An elderly woman named Lu Su Lian fell and was hospitalized. She said there are no other relatives at home. We have no choice but to call you.
What did you say?
Your grandma fell and was hospitalized. Can you come here when you have time?
Sure. I'll come right away. Grandma, what happened?
I'm fine. Why did you come back from so far?
I'm worried about you. What did the doctor say?
Doctor said it's fine. I just broke my leg and need to stay in the hospital for a while.
Anything else? Any other problems?
Everything's fine. Did your uncle find a job in Beijing?
Yes, he did. The pay is good with free meals and accommodations, don't worry.
That's good.
Grandma, give me the house key. You need to stay here. I'll go back and get some clean clothes for you.
Okay.
I'll be back soon. The one on the left should be me. Then who's on the right? I don't have any other siblings. Could it be a peer from the village? Elder sister, Song Yan. Younger sister, Song Wei. Twins. What does this mean? I have a twin sister. Could it be? It's true. Wait, but, if I have a twin sister, why haven't I seen her before? Was she taken away by Song Jiyuan? Song Jiyuan is Fu Huaiyi's stepfather. Then Fu Huaiyi has plenty of time to spend with his sister. Do I have a twin sister? Name Song Wei.
Yan, how's life in Beijing treating you? Having a good time?
It's pretty good. Hey, Grandma, after a while, I'll be taking maternity leave. I'll pick you up and you can stay with me for a bit. How does that sound?
No need. It's too troublesome.
Not at all. I want to stay with you too, and when the baby is born, you'll be the first to see them. Is that okay?
Grandma will listen to you.
Alright. For now, you just have to stay at the hospital, and focus on getting your leg healed up. Wait for me to fetch you.
Alright, you should head back now.
Okay.
You must be tired. I have made a reservation at the restaurant. Let's have a great meal. By the way, how's Grandma's leg? The medical facilities in Beijing are pretty good. Should we bring her over?
She's almost recovered, and I've hired a nanny at home to take care of her every day. She can also keep her company and chat with her whenever she's free. Then, I'll bring her over when I go on maternity leave.
You can skip work. I'll apply for leave for you now.
No, I'm in the HR department. I have to follow the company's rules. No employee can take leave this early and not go to work. I know it's your effort that allows me to work in the HR department, but I also want to feel valuable by fulfilling the duties in my position. And also, I've taken a lot of leave recently. I can't ask for any more cover-ups.
Okay. Let's go back to my house.
Go to my sister's place first. I have something to ask her.
You haven't seen me for a long time. Don't you miss me?
Of course I do. I'll go to the old house with you tomorrow.
Old house?
Yes, I want to see Grandma. There's something that should be discussed in front of your mom and Song Jiyuan just to clear things up.
Okay, I'll make arrangements.
I saved some white fungus soup for you, since you've already eaten outside. Have it first.
Sister, I want to know about Song Wei.
Yan, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have hidden it. Mom gave birth to twins back then, and you have a younger sister. After Mom passed away, Dad took her away. Since then, we've never heard anything about her. I'm strong enough to keep things by myself. I haven't mentioned anything about Dad before, so I also kept the things about Guogua from you. They say the eldest sister is like a mother, so I want to set a good example. I don't want to be useless. I don't even know where our little sister is. I was afraid you'd ask once, and then ask a second time. So I kept it from you. I'm sorry.
Sister, let's save the apology until we meet her. You've been with me for over 20 years, always taking care of me. But she didn't get this from you.
Sister Yan, have some desserts. It'll cheer you up.
Thank you.
It's normal for elderly people to get sick. We, as the younger ones, it's our duty to earn money and take good care of them. Am I right?
You still manage to inspire me.
Hey, I got you. You can tell me anything. If you're upset, I'm willing to be your listener.
Why are you so good to me?
Because Sister Yan is good to me too. You helped me with the tasks assigned by the supervisor before, but you're my team leader. You didn't need to do those things, but you still did it anyway. Since then, I knew you're a very good person. As for me, Yi Shuang, I'm definitely willing to exchange sincerity for sincerity. You're good to me, so I'll be good to you too.
Good girl, keep up the good work.
Hurry up and see if it tastes good.
Drive quickly.
What's so urgent?
If my colleagues saw me sitting in the president's car, I wouldn't be able to explain it clearly. Now I just want to focus on my work and avoid distractions.
Grandma heard you're coming back. She is very happy. She has prepared a table full of dishes.
Tell Grandma, I can't finish it if it's too much.
That's what I told her too. But do you know what Grandma said? Grandma said, you're not alone, there are two inside you now. If you don't eat enough, the babies will be hungry.
Alright, I'm the apple of the family's eye right now.
Definitely. Let's go.
Grandma.
Yen's here. Hurry, let Grandma have a look. Oh my god, your belly has grown a lot. Xiaozheng, please serve the dishes now. I heard from Fu Huayi that you're staying at the old house because your grandma was sick.
Yes, but she's almost recovered now.
That's good. Huayi, can you accompany me to go get something inside? Yen, just wait here for me.
Okay, Grandma, I'll wait for you here.
Wow.
You're even more shameless than I thought.
Where's Songware?
It seems like you already know about the existence of Songware. I thought your sister would keep it from you forever.
Where is she exactly?
Abroad. But she's dying soon.
What? What do you mean?
It's just the literal meaning. 8 years ago, she got into a car accident, trying to save my son. She suffered a head injury, and has been in a medical facility abroad ever since. For all these years, my son has been feeling guilty. They grew up together, since they were kids. In the throes of adolescence. Naturally led them to be together. So when she saved my son, I only acknowledge her as my only daughter-in-law. So I know, you're just Songware's substitute. From the first time you entered the Fu family, I didn't like you. Little did I know, you're also Song Jiwan's daughter. Ha ha ha. Sometimes it seems like fate has its own plans. Ha ha ha.
I don't believe it.
Previously, my son went abroad. He stood you up, wasn't he?
So when I arranged for Fu Huayi and Wenli to meet, he stood us up directly. I couldn't reach him at all. When he came back he said, a good friend was critically ill, so he just went abroad without a doubt. A good friend? Is that the truth?
Miss. What's wrong? Did you break up? If you did, just cry it out. LL be fine then. Cry it out, and forget.
Forget? I can't forget it in this lifetime.
Why? Boyfriend cheated on you.
If I said my husband likes my own sister, would you believe it?
Your own sister? This is kinda tough, huh? So what about your sister? Does she like your husband?
I don't know. I really don't know.
You need to find out. Clarify it with your sister. And also, the key lies with your husband. Does he like your sister? You need to find out.
Mom, where are you? What did you tell Son Yan?
I just told her the truth of the matter, told her about Song Guerre's existence.
Did you lose your mind?
You're treating her as Guerre's replacement, aren't you?
Did you return to Beijing?
Yes, I did.
Is Grandma's health deteriorating?
Thankfully not. Just a minor fracture. She can't move now, but will be fine after resting for a while.
That's good. You can also worry less.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, it's Yu Zhengtiyu's birthday. We want to give you a treat.
Okay.
Don't worry, I won't invite strangers, because I'm with him now. He hopes everyone get to know each other better.
Okay, I'll go.
Tomorrow, 6 p.m., at Goose Restaurant. Don't be late.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Didn't he tell you? What's wrong? Did you guys argue?
Everyone's here. Sorry, I'm late.
Let me introduce to you, my boyfriend, Yu Jing-tu. And he is, my boss, the president of Shangsha, Fu Huaiyi, also the husband of Songyang.
Hello, hello.
You've chosen the most beautiful employee in my company. That's quite a skill.
Wenli and I have been together in college. Now, circling back around, we ended up together again.
Couldn't let go of each other? Let me tell you, there are many business partners in the workplace. Ask me about her. Among them, there are also some outstanding young talents. But, Wenli, just focus on work and don't entertain others. After all that, she was waiting for you.
It's fate too. We lost touch for a long time. We didn't expect to meet in Germany. Thanks to Mr. Fu for sending her on a business trip.
What if Fu Huaiyi and Song Guer were together in their teens? The boys at that age are beginning puberty. He will definitely have impulses in that regard. What if they cannot control themselves? And sneakily taste the forbidden fruit? And now, I'm pregnant with Fu Huaiyi's child. Excuse me, I'll go to the restroom.
What's wrong?
I'll go check. Why is it taking so long? What are you doing in there?
Using the toilet.
Why did you suddenly leave yesterday?
Something urgent.
What's the matter? Tell me.
Do I have to tell you everything? Since you're asking so clearly, Mr. Fu, what about you? If you don't share with me, don't expect me to be honest with you either.
What's wrong?
My stomach hurts.
Don't eat the spicy dishes later. Don't drink cold drinks either. I'll order a brown sugar drink for you.
Okay.
Did you guys argue? Sai, it's normal for couples to have arguments and conflicts. Comfort her when you got back. Plus, Songyang has such a good temper. It must be Mr. Fu who did something wrong.
Sorry, Wenli, we're leaving now. I'll treat you next time.
It's Yu Jingtu's birthday today. You're leaving before dishes. Wise face, have you gotten used to being the big boss? Gotten used to ordering people around? What do you mean?
Sai, just speak nicely. Mr. Fu, please have a seat first. Songyang is right. Today, the spotlight is on Yu Jingtu. Let's eat first. We'll talk later, okay?
When do you want to stop messing around?
Messing around? Do you think I'm messing around? Let go of me.
Come home with me.
I want to go back to my home.
My home is your home.
Let go.
Are you addicted to arguing?
Arguing? So you think I'm just a puppet, right? When you make me go left, I just can't go right. I can't have my own emotions and thoughts. Is that what you think?
What did my mom tell you about where?
What do you think she has for me?
Whatever she says in the future isn't true.
Then tell me what's true. What's really true?
Guer is my sister. I only have you.
Let go of me, let go of me. I'm not your puppet. I'm not something you can do whatever with. I have my own thoughts. I'm a living person. Maybe. Just end it like this.